new project for listening in learning foreign language, especially I learn Vietnamese. New project for listening. Listening is very important when we improve language skills. Just fortunately, we can listen our own language, first languages. And if we use the second language, we can listen the language as well. The second language means we can listen. The listening is key point to communication in any language. Without listening, without communication. It's very simple rules. But at the in terms of listening, listening is very wide. And so naturally, while we are using all the vocabulary or the expression and understand about the culture, and this is a very difficult part in listening as well. So, even though I studied more than 2 years, about 2 years in learning Vietnamese, I still cannot listen. I still cannot listen to Vietnamese. That is my problem, and so I need to improve listening skills. New project for listening is from my contents that I created with the podcast and short uh, report for the videos, and then I have videos, 1 minute video in which the narrator talk about the Vietnamese grammar or something new. And then the project is very simple. While we're listening, and then whatever we listen, and then each one we can listen. Intermediate is also, and then listening or non-listening. Advanced and cannot catch up. So this is a very important reality in listening. So in the end, um, the listening for communication, we don't prepare anything. So, and then basically we needed to practice listening and without practice, without learning or without reviewing. So, and then the new project is three parts. Three parts is very important. What is the three part? Is the listening part as the first for the communication and just listen one time only. And then make sure where you are. And can you understand when you listen to the first one? If you can listen and you can communicate, if you cannot listen, you need to more practice or you should study more. Let's second step. Second step is reviewing, studying with the subtitle or the content from the listening, and then after understanding about the content, what they are talking in the video and or the stream audio, and then you can listen. Providing that you can understand a little bit easier than you, at least you can catch up some content. So I've been using the 1 minute video and then I can catch just one sentence or some of few. But I understand what the video now talking about, the contents. Not the word by word, the phrase by phrase, sentence by sentence, the whole sentence now. If I can understand that, that is very successfully. And also the third step is repetition. Repetition is very important. If I have a good content and then or something, and then repetition, this is the key to in real communication because in fact, and then while we are talking whatever, in many ways, and then talking to other people the same story or same opinion talking to, or sometimes even the same people we talk the same words, same context. This is very important part. So strongly when we can listen with the three step only listening stuff, and then after reviewing listening, or repeated some content, and then by listening, then we can practice like this, and we can improve listening skill. We can improve listening skill. And also the point is after listening and then talking about what we listen, even though we don't catch anything with the first step, only the listening stuff, and it's okay. Frankly to speak, and then we can say about, I cannot catch anything. Then in the second step, after reviewing the content, studying about grammar, studying about the sentence, to understand after that, we can talking about a more and or some topic that we can repeat it, for example, like songs or other stuff. And song is very good because we try to listen again and again. Maybe we can talk about the song and then we can talk about the lyric if we can memorize the song and we can talk about the song and then about the lyric and something. And that is also things and because repeated one is not easy, but the songs are repeated. We listen. We like songs, and we sing song at like a favorite song, and then we can sing, we can listen. This is in a way, or the like the literature form something. Now I talk about listening practice. This is a new project for me after reviewing the contents from the grammar in English, and then so let's see. In English, in the contents of a new project to improve listening skill with this three steps. The first step is just to listen the content, that video or audio. And second step is after reviewing or studying the content, then and listening, and then the third step is repeated the contents, just like music, songs, and then even though, and then after listening practice, summarize, talking about what we listen is also important. That is involved in the project, the new project after leading it. Mm. Mm. Okay, right. Translating to Korean and Vietnamese above. Mm. New listening project for improving listening skills is step method. A practical method for self-study for language learning. Listening is the foundation of communication in any language. Without listening, we cannot respond, understand culture, or use vocabulary naturally. But listening is also one of the hardest skills to improve, especially when studying alone. This project introduces a three-step listening system that helps you build the real listening ability step by step. Step one, just listen, raw listening. Go check your natural listening ability without support. How to do it? Choose a short video or audio clip, 30, 60 seconds. Press play and listen one time only. Do not hold. Do not look at subtitles. After listening, ask yourself how much did I understand? Did I catch the topic, mood, or any keyword? You don't need to understand everything. This step simply shows your current level of listening. Why these steps matter? Real conversation happen without subtitle. This step train your brain to deal with natural sound, speed, and rhythm. Step two, study. Listen again. The goal, understand our content more deeply. How to do it? Review the script, the subtitle, or the vocabulary list. Learn keyword, expression, and the cultural note. Listen again after reviewing. And the second listening will feel much easier. Usually you will notice you understand more keyword, you catch a full sentence, not only individual word, you can follow the topic more clearly. This step gives you feeling or improvement. I couldn't understand before, now I can. Step three, feel like music. Go repeat automatic listening and speaking pattern. How to do it? To repeat the same audio many times, like listening to favorite songs, or repeat after the speaker if possible. Focus on rhythm, intonation, and natural flow, or try to understand the full meaning without looking at the script. Why this works? We become fluent when language become familiar and automatic, just like memorizing some memorizing song lyrics. Final task, summarize what you heard. And after finishing step one to three, and then talk or write about content, what was the audio about? What did you understand? What was difficult? What vocabulary expression did you learn? Even if you didn't understand much was in step one, is it okay? The important part is describing your process and reflecting on your process. Why this step project works. Your uh, You train both natural listening and support listening. You develop confidence in understanding past speech. Repetition turns difficult listening into formula listening. To summarize out you expect new words and expression. This method works for video, podcast, songs, so it's dialogue in sense system designed for self-study students who learn without a teacher.